Another game club in the books. I am tired after this one. So everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I swear I had nothing but technical issues. First, I couldn't get the PS3 to fire up correctly. I don't know what was going on. It was just like wigging out on the TV, like causing all sorts of strange static noises. I had to reboot the thing, swap TVs out, whatever. That took a while to deal with. The Wii U was just not cooperating with me. I was trying to utilize a Wii game off of Wii Flow and it just would not boot up. And this was, after 10 minutes of trying after the session had already started, I just kind of had to give up and revert to Super Mario 3D World. One of the Joy-Con controllers started up with some stick drift. God, I hate Joy-Con controllers. I forgot one of the N64 controllers. One of the Wii controllers stopped working. I forgot one of the GameCube controllers. So my big plan of having all these spots would kind of fell apart because I forgot so many controllers. The arcade stick wasn't working properly. I put on the list that we were going to play Tekken and then realized that I didn't have Tekken on my PS2 after I got there. In my head, I thought I had it, so I tried to pivot and do Dragon Ball Z Budokai, which is a fun game. The problem is the kids couldn't figure out how to get it in two-player mode, and I kept getting pulled around all these different spots, and by the time I came back, somebody had it in some weird training mode where only one person could play. So I just backed out of that entirely and set him up with Soul Calibur 2, which I thought was pretty easy. And then there were, of course, troubleshooting issues with Soul Calibur 2. I had a Dreamcast going with Blitz, and I swear to God, the kid that was on that just kept exiting the game every, 5 minutes to try and play a different football game. It's a hard drive in a Dreamcast. It's not the best interface. It's not the same as a GDEMU. Not as user-friendly. So every time he would exit out of the game, my head would be about to explode. Like, why are you exiting the game, dude? Just play the game I set up. And then, every 10 minutes a kid comes up, there's nowhere to play. And I'm like, there's a controller open here, a controller open here, a handheld here, there's football over there, there's a fighting game over there. Just pick a spot. Ooh, just a tough one. But one of the dads did volunteer with me and is going to be helping me out from this point forward. So when I was dismissing the kids, him and his son were breaking everything down for me. So when I got back, all that work was pretty much done. It was nice to kind of have another set of eyes on the room so that when I get stuck in troubleshooting mode, there's another adult who can kind of entertain some of these questions that come up and, maybe go play some games with them, explain a bit about them. So I'm thankful that I had that today because I think I would have been absolutely screwed if he didn't show up. It's just one of those days. I swear I've never had so much go wrong all at once. I had a kid get out of the Little Big Planet 2 on the PS3 and just start playing Final Fantasy 7, and I had to look at him and be like, "Kid, there are 20 kids in here. I can't afford to lose a whole console to a single player game right now. You got to kind of consider everyone else and, pick a multiplayer game." Set him up with Crash Team Racing because I have PS1 Crash Team Racing on the PS3. But I think next week will be better. I'm going to prepare 2 days ahead of time next time instead of the night before. That way I make sure that I have a checklist of everything I need.